What is good, everybody? I don't know what the fuck just happened there like 10 minutes ago, but hit, I guess I hit the space bar and it like ended the stream. So I'm gonna go see if I'm actually. Don't do it again, Dustin. I almost just freaking did it again. Stop. Let's go see if we're actually live on YouTube. See, it says I'm live. 10 minutes ago, but there we go. Just checking, making sure I'm live. So we're just fucking around today. We're just it's been a minute since I've been live. I'm gonna come over here and I figured why not? I'm gonna be getting back into growing. You are. Hey baby. Yeah, it was weird. I accidentally hit the space bar or something and it freaking it, like ended the live stream for some reason. I don't know what happened. Not exactly sure. But what I was saying is I want to get this cleaned up. There's a lot of Damascus earth everywhere from the last grow, so I'm just kind of getting it all cleaned up before we put some kind of plant in here. I'm not gonna specify what yet, because myself doesn't know. I have a whole package of seeds and shit, so it's not like I couldn't go and couldn't do anything that I wanted to, but I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do yet. If anyone wants to tell me what I should put in here, other than cannabis plants at the moment. Sadly, I don't have a license, so I can't put anything in there yet. As much as my brain is telling me, hey, we should really put a plan in there. Ah, but it's okay. We'll get there. I'm gonna hit my vape real quick. It says three people are in here, so welcome the three people that are in chat. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna be watching the comments from my larger monitor. Usually I'd play music, like on Twitch or something, I'm allowed to play some kind of music, but on here it's just I'm afraid to play any kind of music, so it just sucks. Because then you're like, well, what do I do other than you guys watch me fuck with my tent? But let's go over here. You guys will see Avatar, Appa, and Audio. Most thing I really want to do is just get this all cleaned up and out of the way, because that's the biggest project that I have right now. As soon as I get that done, I have some other ideas that I want to kind of mess around with. But I do have some outdoor veggie tomatoes that I started that are flourishing very well. So that's a pretty awesome step on my end. Kind of wanting to start a city homestead kind of thing. I know it's like the stupidest thing ever because usually homesteads are outside and like the outside in the like woods and stuff, but I don't have the money yet for a property. So as soon as that happens, I'd be getting a property. Yeah, cut that. It's from harvest time. Forgot it was here. So, oh, you guys can't see it. So, it's fishing line from all my plants. I don't know if anybody's kind of curious to what I'm using for cleaning process, but it's kind of like a multi-purpose cleaner. Doesn't have any like bleach or ammonia in it, so I try to use it. I say that and I don't even read it yet. It's okay. I don't see anything in here for pneumonia, so. But I like this little stuff. It's not too expensive. Usually I just use like the Lysol wipes or something like that, but I don't have any, so next best thing. I do use some like antibacterial floor cleaners inside my grow tent. That stuff is a little bit more expensive than this stuff. I'm not 100% sure if I still have any of that big ass bottle left. I feel like I might have used it to clean stuff, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what I did with it. It might be under the sink somewhere. We are what? We should grow corn in here? Well, I have the extra buckets. I could do that. Eventually, I want to get a couple more 5-gallon buckets. We should grow corn. Might do that today. We might be doing some corn seeds. Let me make sure that all chat's not like. There we go. Because sometimes it makes it to where no one can talk, or well, some people could talk, but it doesn't show everything all the time. But yeah, we should do corn. I don't have a problem with doing corn. I'd start them in my little greenhouse over here. I was thinking about growing beets for our son because he's a little beet theme earth. What is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Colin wants to plant. We could. I definitely have the room for it. What do you think? A 5x5 with the 12-foot extension on it? I think that might be plenty of height for a corn. Might help if I do that, huh? See, it's all the way up there and touches the ceiling, so we could do some corn plants. I have plenty of seeds for them. We can even do, well, I don't know if we can do them outside because it's a little too late in season. I have to see what it says on the corn package for it to actually do it. I wish YouTube wasn't so freaking strict on music. I've been playing some music. Oh, my eyes, all I can see is little dots. They gotta start wearing glasses. We're gonna move down here. I'm gonna put up my chair. Yeah, yeah. Oh. I have so much stuff to do, but I'm being lazy. Mostly because it involves walking up and down stairs repeatedly. but it's got to be done. I'll move this over. Say if you buy me, oh, I guess I have those little buckets too. I'm just trying to think what we could use for plant buckets. Usually you don't use like white buckets, but we can easily like put electrical tape or something like that around it. I gotta figure out a way to do holes in it, which I have my drill, so that's not too hard of a problem. This is a different experience for me because I've never done corn, so it'd be pretty cool. I really want to get into the whole being self-sufficient and not having to go to the grocery store for like produce. Cause like, why is the point of buying it when we can easily, I can easily help us grow it and teach you, and then you could start learning how to do it too. So it'd be pretty cool. And then eventually, Colt will learn that life lesson of being able to be self-sufficient on his own when he grows up too, which is pretty cool thought. So I still can't believe a kid eats beets. It's weird. Like it's not weird, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't like beets at all. Like I can't eat, like I could smell them and stuff and be perfectly fine, but as soon as I eat it, ugh, it's the worst taste ever. But my son adores it and he loves it, so I can't be mad at him. You know what? We've taught him right, so on vegetables and fruits and stuff. He'd rather eat fruits and vegetables over candy, in my opinion. Straight up, I can give him freshly like peeled apples and he'll love it. Ah, my headset died. Or it turned off. How's my... Let me see. Why is it only doing it on 60 frames per second? I wonder if you can knock it up. I wonder what it does when you put it at a higher rate. It's weird because it's only allowing me to do it at 1060 or 1080. Which one is it? Yeah, 60. What? What? But no, that's one thing I also want. I also eventually this is gonna be one interesting conversation with the landlord is trying to figure out if we're allowed to have chickens. Because it keeps a lot of the bugs and mosquitoes and shit away. So, you know, it'd be pretty cool. And they eat wasp and stuff. So it'd be pretty nice to have those to get rid of a lot of the buggies. Oh, I might mute my mic to take a dab. Is it dab time? I feel as if it's dab time. We'll pull it back a little bit so we don't destroy anyone. Probably will to the coffee. So 15 minutes in. I haven't hit a dab yet. At least I don't think I did. I think I might have hit my time, but don't shun me, YouTube. Y'all need to be more friendly to the cannabis community. Why everyone's moving to Twitch? At least I am. We don't get shunned or freaking our content taken down for just smoking a dab on our content. Or talking about it. Cheers, everybody. It sucks that WeedTube got taken down. Because WeedTube was actually one place that was pretty nice about it, but apparently they had a lot of illegal activities going on there, which I do not condone. So that's probably why YouTube's the same way towards this cannabis content, because it's not fully legal yet. So it's stupid, because in our states, but like some other states and stuff like that, it's not. So, but I don't see how it could be against any code of conduct at all by just putting weed paraphernalia or cannabis related items on here, which is stupid. But I will say, I don't know if it's here where I live at, but one of my buddies was telling me that they're starting to put weed paraphernalia in Walmart. Oh shit. There's so much pocket land in here, and I haven't even fucking took it off without my. I did in my like the cap without my pocket. Because if I do it this way, it's just gonna make it worse. Ew. I say that, but my fucking piece is probably worse. Probably way worse. I'm excited because I can't even English. Growing corn would be pretty fun. Cause just the fact that I want to have to go and buy some sweet corn and we can have sweet corn or corn on the cob or like just cut it off, off the cob itself would be pretty sick. Making sure there's not a dog behind me. So what's the plans for today, babe? Because it's a little bit rainy out. I can't even mow because it's so freaking wet out. And it's killing me because my yard looks like a damn jungle. I don't see why it grows so fucking fast. I literally grew it or cut it the other day. Pardon my French. My kid's probably in the room. I don't even know if my woman's still in here. Well, I guess I will be doing corn. How many are you wanting to do? Because I don't. Well, I guess it probably should be like one in a pot. Just trying to think. How big does corn get? I'm assuming it's pretty big. But I don't know what kind of corn that we grabbed. So, hold on, let me go grab them. Show. Oh shit, there's a carbon filter behind me. Go lay down, please. Oh, no, not in there. Go in there. Thank you. Oh, geez, Louise, Papa Cheese. So I got a decent little abundance in here. Right now, outside, we have some of these tomatoes going. I think they're just heirloom, yeah, heirloom tomatoes, which they'll get to be like that big. Can always play with cars. That's true. Yo, Mr. Pheno Hunter, how are you, brother? It's been too long. It's been way too long. What else do we got in here? Oh, those are the beets. I'm trying to find the corn. A dab hip. Oh, there it is. Uh, it's a peaches and cream hybrid. We definitely had to fucks with those. From Missouri, May to July. Ooh, this would be perfect. Days to harvest is 83, which isn't too bad. Germination days 7 to 10. Holy shit, that's way different. How are you doing, Mr. Pheno Hunter? Sorry, I hit a dab cart, so just got my watermelon in their pot. Hell yeah. I'd love to grow some fresh watermelon. I'm thinking about fucking around and growing some pepper seeds too. I pulled these out of a actual pepper or some peppers, so hopefully they're not complete garbage. And then there's some apple trees in here that I'm thinking about planting next year. I got a whole bag of goodies right here, man. Like this whole thing is just filled with, oh, we got two different kinds of seeds for sweet corn. Ooh, this is all my seeds. I'm starting to stockpile it. I'm tired of buying produce at the freaking supermarket and getting shit produce that die or like rots in a few days because what kind of pepper? Some of them like it's regular banana or bell peppers for me. And I got orange ones, red ones, green ones in there. So honestly, it's just gonna be a mixture of whatever it turns into. So I can't do too spicy of stuff because if I do too spicy of stuff, my stomach fucks with me pretty bad. Man, I really want watermelon. That would've been really cool to grow. Oh, guess we'll be starting these tonight. I want to show everybody the process of my tomatoes, but they're outside and I don't want to bring them back inside to contaminate my house. Heads up, corn only grows 3 to 4 ears per plant. Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna grow like 2 to 3 of them, so that's definitely okay with me. So it's just for the house. It's nothing. I got sweet all the way up to hot, super hot peppers. Oh, I know you were showing off your like California Reaper peppers and stuff like that, and I was like, man, I can't even imagine how hot them peppers are gonna be, especially if you got them like right off the vine kind of thing. I am so stoned. Say I got. It was funny because I put like 6 or 7 different seeds in my pot for my tomato plants, and actually I put like 9 of them in there because I was gonna eventually transplant them to a different like area of the house, and my high ass forgot they were in there freaking germinating. They're good, but most can't handle it. Yeah, I bet. I can't either. But I forgot they were in this little not net pot. This little fabric pot that I got. That's like 3 or 4 gallon fabric pot. And I looked over one day and they were there and there was like 9 of them there. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And they all moved to the middle. They didn't stay where I put them at. They all moved out. And they were in the middle of the fucking pot. And I put them in around the pot, kind of going in a circle to where it does a spiral around. So they had enough room for each other. And eventually I was gonna remove them and then stick them outside in like the garden area and start letting them go up the little spools that I have out there, and I was gonna eventually make like a trellis net so they can climb up it and I can just go outside, pick tomatoes and like the leaves and shit off. So I was kind of confused, but when I looked over, they were like that tall. So I was like, oh shit. Beefsteak tomato plants. I don't think I've ever heard of those. It makes me think of like, does it taste like beef? Mr. Fino, are you growing beef tomatoes? And all I'm using on mine is just reused soil. That's all I'm using. And I added some Gaia Green and worm castings, and that's all I re-added to my stuff. And they seem to be thriving pretty well in a shared pot, and there's 9 of them with each other. I think there's only one that's died so far. And they're now about this tall, and they were like this 2, 3 weeks ago. So for my first time actually doing tomato plants, I think I'm doing pretty good. The tomatoes get as big as a slice of bread. Holy crap. That's a big old tomato. We should look for those next year. My woman's in here. We should look for those next year. Eventually, what I want to do, Mr. Fido, is where we live at, we have a little farmer's market. So I want to take what we don't need as a family, canned stuff, a certain amount of stuff of out of each little section. I've been using for the past, yeah, say mine's a year old now. I'm gonna say a year old. It's from my last harvest from all those plants that I did. So it's still got a lot of nutrients in there because I didn't use anything harmful in my plants. So the only thing I used was that Damascus earth, and you can literally just shuffle it into the plant, and it actually just acts as a barrier for your plant in the long run. So I'm not tripping about it. So what I'm just doing is I'm keeping it in there, and they seem to love it. So I'm not tripping. That's why I'm not throwing it away. I have fucking 4 or 5 buckets over here just full of dirt still from my last soil run, and I'm gonna continue to use it, just re-emit it. See, I say people use like add more soil to it, but I do, but I add a lot of the healthier stuff. Like I left all the root balls and stuff in there, and oh, but what I was saying, my high ass got too fucking into the conversation is, uh, I want to go and start. Best thing to use, the plants will love it. Tomatoes, we will. Best thing to use, the plants will love it. Tomatoes will love it. Oh, the root balls and stuff. Even for cannabis plants, I feel like they would love it still, cause it's all already aerated pretty well, and all you have to do is just break it up and let them reuse the nutrients. And I don't throw away my leaves, like my trim leaves anymore. I literally just let it break down inside the pot now, because I feel like it's the best way to do it. It because there's still nutrients in those plant leaves. So, geez, soil from weed. Oh yeah. Do you still use it after? I'm assuming like when do you still use it when you're growing and stuff like that? Or do you like re-amend it with like new soil or some shit? Right. And then I figured that the microbes and shit in there that you're re-adding from the worm castings, when you wet the worm castings, it just adds a whole new fucking beneficial frenzy down there for them. Right. I don't feel like it's pointless to throw them away unless it's like sugar leaves or some shit, and you keep those anyway. So I'm definitely want to get into this more because I really want to start providing more fruits and vegetables. Like I want to add more like fruit plants to my property. Using okay, so okay, yeah, my question just answered itself. Bet I'm gonna do that then, cause I'm gonna start growing one plant here in a little bit. Cause the weed industry down here is turning shitskis real quick. I paid $120, probably a little bit more, for a 1 gram cart or 2 gram cart, my bad. And it's nothing but just distillate. It's grade A garbage, in my opinion. And I feel like the bitch is leaking. It better not be, because if it is, I'm taking it back to the dispo. I'm taking a shot at breeding peppers. Dude, that'd be badass though. Make some really fucking badass combinations. Oh, like you can make us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm not enjoying this at all. I've been too humbled by growing and getting good plant results. Y'all spoiled me with badass genetics, so it's like, ha ha ha, I have so much weed, and then I run out, and then I'm gonna go to the fucking Krapsky dispensary, and then you're just like, well, now fucking sucks, because I had to pay this much when I could have just used it for something cooler. That's why I want to get into what I'm doing. Yeah, you have to get back into grinding. That store is shit. I wish, man. I just gotta figure out how to get the funds. It's like $150 for the appointment to see the doctor. I'm looking through a new place because the new place that I found, you have a lot of, exactly, no more dispensary unless I'm going there for butane because it's like $4, and at the other places it's almost six something. So I was like, no, that's the only thing. Or if I need like a new piece or some shit. Now that I think about it, I really need to just go to the store and get some freaking what is it called? Some like mesh stuff so I can filter uh my sift, because I got like a pound, I think a pound and a half of dried trim or frozen trim in my freezer that I have no clue what to do with. So I'm just like, I want to turn it into edibles because I know it's gonna be dank as fuck because it's yours. It's the citrus pie, then some of those blue dreams, and then a couple other of the plants. I don't remember. Oh, animal tahoe and all that in there. So it's like the most dangerous combination for edibles, and it's all literally sugar, like sugar leaves and like some of the trim that had actual like sugar on it and all that stuff. So I'm pretty excited about doing it. I thought about turning it into bubble hash because I have the stuff. So only thing I really need is to get some ice. Only thing I don't have is the damn bubble hash maker, which is the damn washer, which kind of sucks. But I don't know if you usually use dry or trim in a bubble hash maker, which I could be totally wrong. See, that's what I thought about doing too, but only problem I'm having is if I do that, I have to figure out some way to sift it or like filter it because it had a lot of that Damascus earth in there, and I don't want to really. I had to do a hash wash or a bud wash on a couple of my plants because I would literally pick it and it just go. It looked like I literally just freaking scarfaced myself with a fucking cocaine. I can't talk. That cart fucking hit really messed me up. I will say though, for being distillant, it's actually really good shit. This is the one shit that I only fuck with. That's why it's so expensive, is because I know it's good and I'll fuck with the shit because the fact of it is I can hit it once or twice and it lasts me a good 4 or 5 hours, especially from dispensary shit. And that's saying something. I don't usually fuck with a lot of the carts, but the 2 gram carts I will fuck with. As you guys can see that the thing's fucking huge. It's like, but I feel as if it's worth it. Usually if I have my discount, it's a little bit less than what it usually is, but since I don't have my med card, I can't really make it go down much cuz I do have the like my bag, my t-shirt and my hat and shit like that, but and then usually I have like points, but since I stopped going there for like 3 4 months because I had nothing but good weed. I think my biggest problem is I should have turned a lot of that weed into bubble hash, like Mr. Fino's saying. I really want to try bubble hash, but I'm also at the same time kind of afraid of trying to make bubble hash because if I fuck it up, oh, I can't be afraid of something, I guess. What the fuck is on my? I had cheese on my dab cart. Bro, I'm smoking dubstep and a bowl get me high as fuck. Smoked a blunt. Okay, is that hash, I'm assuming? Are you smoking hash? Ooh, pardon me. So I've seen people smoke hash and bowls and shit, so that's why I'm asking. Holy crap. Um, that sounds fucking dope. What kind of like flavors does it have, Mr. Fino? What's the crosses of it actually? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a drink. Excuse me. Watch out. I don't care if you lay there, but don't get on like right behind me, because then I can't see you. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog, everybody. Oh, you good girl. Huh? You good girl. Alright, go lay down. Go lay down, please. Go lay down, please. You can lay right there. I don't care. You big goof. It's a Stardock cross to a dove with smells like canned skunk and slightly sweet and flower skunk fruits and canned smells sweet. Got it from Green. I really want to try it from them too. I've been thinking about uh trying from them, see how they are too, because everyone like you and Kush said they're pretty good. So by the way, just to keep everyone informed, especially you and uh Kush, I have been trying to spread the word out about your guys' seeds, because where we are, uh, they're a little bit being a little bit more lenient. Let's say when I cut it down the whole house, like weed. Dude, that was my problem. I had the problem where my carbon filter wasn't working at all. Like my house just smelled like straight dank, and I was like freaking out. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I cut 6 plants down, and I got at least from all 6 of them, it was at least a pound, maybe more, maybe a pound and a half, cause it filled up a whole uh turkey bag, and it was like I want to say 25, like a 30-pound turkey bag, so it filled up to the point where there's like I could twist the top. Somebody will do that shit, man. Say it happens though, but when you get a lot of the nut structures and like different places on them and stuff like that, it really it really starts to go crazy. That's why I appreciate it, bro. It wouldn't be. It's not just me. You guys helped me a lot. You all helped me a lot get to there. Because honestly, I started off going plants maybe 2, 3 foot tall, and it wasn't worth shit. It was good, don't get me wrong, it was great, especially for my first actual plant, but it wasn't like it is now, say. So thank y'all, because it wouldn't be without y'all, especially with the genetics that y'all are doing. Oh, I needed a drink. I looked over and I was like, hey, water. Don't whack your head. Come on. Oh. Cheers, Lady Wolverine. How are you doing? Mm, How are you doing, Lady Wolverine? It's been a long time, very long time seeing you. I haven't been able to get in anybody's chats as much as I'd like to here lately. Kush is about to try growing that grease lemon stink that you already grew. Ooh, he's gonna love that one. I'm doing pretty good. Got the grow tent cleaned up pretty well. Got my light cleaned off. Eventually, I'm gonna try to figure out how my short ass self is gonna get a carbon filter in my 5x5 with 12-foot extension tent. I hear you got a puppy. Yeah, I see you right here. Here's a good girl. Her name is Faith. Are you my baby? Yes, you is. Yes, you is. I got two of them. This one's the nicer of the bunch. She's my big girl. She thinks she's a lap dog still, don't you? Are you a little lap dog? Yeah. Are you dad's lap dog? Oh yes, a little lap dog. Yes, sir. You're a good lap dog though. Mm. Are you daddy's girl? Oh yes, you are. Oh. Ah, that was my nasal cavity. I can blow it by myself. I don't need cleanings. Oh, Atlas. So I have this one's Faith, and then the other one's Rocky Balboa. His real name's Rocky, but I call him Rocky Balboa because he's always wanting to fight. Going to have to grow and let some go free market. That's how you get carbon filter. Let some go to the free market. I'm confused. What you mean by that? I'm eventually gonna upgrade because this is the AC Infinity Cloudline T6, so it's like 3 years old, probably a little bit older than that. How are you comfortable like that, my dog? If you would literally, if I'd pick her up and put her in my lap right now, she'd literally be in my lap. Are you gonna get up here? Let's see if she'll do it. Come on. Oh, no, get up here. Oh, careful, crazy girl. I don't know how to pick you up without hurting you. I'm not gonna do it. We're not gonna pick you up. I don't want to hurt you. And she was literally excited about it too. She's like, "Yeah, Dad, let me in your lap." All right, go lay down, please. God, you need a bath, you freaking hairball. Oh, yeah. Um, Eventually, I want to get it to the point where I'm just growing like vegetables and stuff like that, and uh, making money from that. It'd be pretty cool. And then do like plant cuttings and stuff like that, sell it for a little price, make clones for people. I also really want to get into like microgreens and stuff like that. SS33 light now. Man, I was gonna be getting a whole new setup here soon, but I applied, which kind of sucks. All that stuff too, bro. Right, that's what I was thinking. And what I was planning on doing is working in a lab, which I technically I was told I had the job. And then she realized I don't have my GED. And I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. There's a specific reason. When I was younger, I kind of had to grow up a little bit quicker than I needed to, and I never got to finish school. People are really starting to get into that growing their own food. I've been always wanting to, but I never knew how until now, and then I really didn't have the confidence to because I was like, I'm just gonna kill it. And then now that I have the confidence from growing cannabis, I have a hell of a lot more confidence than I did 3 years ago. Now I feel like I can freaking grow anything that I want to as long as I do what I do with cannabis. Because I feel like any plant, if you can keep a cannabis plant alive, you can keep any plant alive. Because cannabis plants are really hard, especially if you're a novice and you don't know what you're doing. Is Chow? How do you say that? Chowini? What is a Chowini, Lady Wolverine? Started like 5 years ago. First year was a fail for me. Yeah, mine was too a really bad fail too. I need to like, keep watching chat. My high ass. If you can grow weed, you can grow exactly right. I was growing tomato plants, not even knowing I was growing tomato plants in my house. I stuck them in there, watered them, forgot about them, and then was getting looked over, and there's like 9 of them. I was like, wait a minute. I was so confuzzled. So honestly, I just kind of water it here and there, and lately the rain's been doing it for me. So all I do is been checking on them, making sure that they have enough nutrients, and if they don't, I give it to them. Eventually, I'm gonna make a spot down in my yard. I'm gonna grow it out, till it out, and I'm gonna have like certain spots that are have like open grow beds and have it like that. I want to do completely open grow beds to where the bottom has nothing but the top is like soil that I give it. I was right, I was. That was straight up serious. Hold on, I'll show you. It's a little bit mess because I've been changing shit around, but there's this little tent right here. I had the lights turned off in it, and I had the humidifier going and everything like that. And it started sprouting in there. They were sitting like right next to the tent. Originally, it was right here where my desk was, but uh, I looked over and they were just growing. A taco dog and a weenie dog. I bet that is so freaking adorable. Oh my goodness. Uh, a little taco weenie dog. Nice description. Right, Mr. Pino? That is funny. I've never heard of that kind of breed before, but I bet it is hella adorable. Say, my woman's dog, which is Rocky, he's a Min Pin Pomeranian mix. It's a weird. He's got a little curly tail, but he looks like a little Chihuahua, but he's huge for a Chihuahua. And then I got Faith back here, which she's a Blue Heeler Pointer mix. They're cool little guys. I've never seen one. Maybe I probably have, and like if I've seen it in person, maybe I would probably know what kind of breed it is. But in the top of my stone brain right now, I cannot for the life of me picture what it is. I wonder if it's like my mom's dog. My mom has a Chihuahua. Well, okay, now that I'm picturing it, I can see it kind of, but in my head, it looks so much weirder. Like, probably not what I'm thinking at all, because I'm seeing like the face of it like a Chihuahua dog, but the body of a wiener dog. Am I close or like not even close at all? Google it. Yeah, that is a great idea. I am on a freaking computer right here. It's probably a smart because I'm like in my head it's just like oh, okay. Chewini dog. Septol. I just want to look at it. I don't want to go. Oh, it's adorable. I don't know if I can screen share. Hold on. Game screen. Is it still gonna be there? He's just a happy little doge. Okay, back to the food cam. Sorry, that was for Twitch. If you guys don't know, I do Twitch because there's loud music on there and you don't get freaking in trouble. Well, you do, but you don't. They don't take your crap down. They just mute the audio, which I'd rather them do that than freaking completely just take it down or like shut you off. That is adorable. I hope that's the right dog. We'll go back real quick. See if we can blow the screen up. Face it, your weenie dog. Move my face. Well, no, I can't. I'll move it over here. Short to long. Characters. I'm guessing this is a dog. Like, that it's like. Oh, it's. Okay. There's dog food. He's a doge. Is that what it is? I hope so. Mine looks more taco dog. I bet that is tasty and adorable. Oh my goodness. Just the fact that that dog is super freaking cute makes me think how more adorable your dog is. I definitely want to do some secret growing. Wink, wink. I'll hide it with corn plants. It'd be like olden days, just hiding weed and corn. I don't know if anyone's ever done that, but I've done it a couple times where I've kind of took advantage of farmers' nutrients and just made sure when I smoked it, I didn't smoke a lot of it at the time. I had to be careful too because they put pesticides and shit. Holy crap. I didn't realize how like delayed my stream is. I might have to fix that. That's weird. On my stream, I'm looking at it to see how delayed it is. Oh, it might be because the fact of it is I'm not at the fucking right spot. That would be a good indicator, Frodo. Vining tomatoes work too. Hey, not a bad idea. Because I could just use like a trellis net. Colton screaming at me. Hi, Colton. How you doing, Bobby? I'll have to do that. Vining tomatoes. I wonder if do heirlooms do that? Do the heirlooms vine? I'm assuming if you allow them to, they would. Okay, then yeah, we'll do that then. I got some heirloom seeds that I'll put in somewhere and vine it off. Access it from the back. Loopholes. What are you doing, girly girl? I need to give you a bath today. You're starting to stink. Elizabeth, if you're wanting to come home, sweetheart, you know you don't have to stay there. Tomatoes put out the same heat signatures? It's like cannabis? Or Okay, I'm puzzled. I'm assuming cannabis. See, I'm not too worried about it. At the same time, it is a thought process in my head that kind of worries me. It's kind of why I'm wanting to start like doing tomatoes and like corn and stuff like that, sell it, and then just get my license that way. Then I don't have to worry about it for like 3 years, because where I live at, they made it to where trying to get Lila to take a nap before. Okay, sweetheart. But um, I want to do it that way, sell it on like Facebook or something like that, fresh tomatoes until I get enough to where I can actually get a little spot down there at the farmers market, because I think you have to make your own, like make your own spot, or like bring a kind of table and stuff like that to do it, which I have my beautiful woman so she can use that creative brain, and I know she can put something cool together. So she's made some really cool stuff. I'd show you my Samurai Jack cup, but it's being washed, so I had to take the plastic and stuff off so I get the drawing out of it. Go lay down, please. Go, go. Baby. Oh, I already read that. I feel dumb. I look so pasty white. I look as white as my damn computer, and that's pretty white. Holy crap. Oh, there's my Doobski cart. Here's everybody. I might figure that out. How much do you... Hey, that's mean. I know I'm Catherine. You're not any better. We both don't see the sun. We equally don't see the sun. I know I need some sunshine. I'm bad about it. That's why that's why I'm wanting to do some outdoor stuff next year too, because I'm like, I'm bad about not wanting to go outside. You know, usually you'd think you get plenty of sunshine sitting in front of a window, but here lately it's been too freaking rainy, so it's like I don't even want to go outside to do anything, because as soon as I go outside, it's like, haha, rain. It's funny because, like, here down, I am whiter than sin, and then you get really down, it's like, holy crap. I feel like the moment on SpongeBob where they take his crown off and mama, 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 mama. See, yours is probably like super shiny and warm out and everything like that. You know what it's doing here? It's raining. It's a raining. I can't even go mow my backyard. I've been trying for like the past 2, 3 days, and every time I do, it's like, nope, you're not mowing your yard. I mowed my front yard, and then as soon as I got my damn front yard done, it started mowing. Or start. It started raining, mowing. It started mowing. It just started raining mowers. That'd be a hell of a sight. 90? It is 61 here. 61 and cloudy. I wish. I wish for a day like that. Actually, no, because then I couldn't mow because I might pass out. That's the one worst part is I have a health condition to where if I overheat too much, I'll freaking start getting really dizzy. And I don't know why. I'm not for sure exactly why it does that. Need to put some more Bombay juice in my vape. Welcome to Arkansas. I wish. I bet your guys' soil so nice and fertile up there, rich with plant nutrients. So this is a good old Missouri for you. You don't know whether it's gonna rain, snow, or freaking tornado. Or if you're real lucky, you just maybe, it might be sunny out for a few days and then it just starts pissing rain. Sadly, but I was. It's awesome. You're right. What? I wish it was 90 all the time. Well, at least like a cool 75 or like 70. You know, I might be a little asking too much for it, but so I just wish it would stop raining all the damn time so my freaking backyard don't look like George of the Jungle himself was living in it. My side part over here where I'm at, originally from here, yeah. Colin's watching with me, I think. Oh, well, Colin's watching with me, lol. We are video chatting. Originally from Hellenus, I hear you, lol. 45 to 85%. Jeez, is that like precipitation or like heat wise? That's my little that's my woman. And my little boy is watching too. He's at Mama's with his mom right now. He got a haircut and everything yesterday. I'm proud of him, and he didn't even get upset. Faith, go lay down, please. I don't care. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. There you go. You can lay right there. I wish like I could figure out how to add people on this and everyone could talk, like Mr. Fino and Lady Wolverine and all of that. It'd be pretty fun. But on my thing, I have like this collab cam, and I think you have to have Streamlabs to actually do it, which I'm not 100% how that works. I have a great nephew named Colton. That's cool. We were originally gonna name him Colt, but my woman said no. Now she's like, we probably should have named him Colt because he's a little pistol. I'm on a phone. Yeah, I don't know how it works on this thing. I don't even know if you have to be on a phone or a computer, to be quite honest with you. They have it all on there, but I didn't really pay attention to how it works. I'm excited because now I get to grow some corn. So I feel like when I'm just growing anything, it's relaxing. You watch where you twitch your finger. Hey, you watch where you're hitting your toesies, because you turn my computer off, we're gonna have an issue. Big feet. You and your big old feetsies. Yeah, you and your big old feet. She's almost touched the power strip to turn off the computer. We all might have just lost stream there. That would have been okay. Yeah, me too, you're itching. Is Lila asleep yet? I'm assuming not, because she likes to fight. My little fighters are going to sleep. Huh. You're a good girl. Hmm? We gonna give you a bath today? Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna call her quits there for today. More than likely, I'll probably pop back on. Eh, maybe later on playing a game or something like that. If anybody's interested in watching that, it's a Wii game, so it's nothing too crazy. It's just basically me growing cannabis and selling it to people in a shop. So if anybody's interested in that, I'll definitely pop back on and play for everybody. It'd be pretty fun. I think you all would like it. I would really go on at it on the game because it's actually pretty fun. All right, everybody, we're gonna hit a dab or a cart hit real quick before we dip out, though. All right, cheers. I'm no way in hell hitting the blinker because I would die. Y'all would see me probably die on stream. Holy crap. Ooh. Well, everybody, much love to you. Hopefully, y'all have the rest of a beautiful day. Enjoy it, because you never know, it might be rainy tomorrow.